We got the media team in here. We're the media
team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
in the block. And I had to working on that damn Stockton. That shit tired me to out, boy. That shit takes. That shit would be some different shit. Clubhouse TV. Yeah. People be making shit harder than what it gotta be.
What's that, Wack?
It's when you're dealing with like trying to get shit done. When the politics kick in, or the other people that's like they're a part of it but they ain't.
Right,
everybody wants to shine in it.
Real shit.
It just delays everything, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing.
My whole thing, me and Jason Lee whole thing was, listen, we got some kids over here that's deceased, some families over here that ain't in position to deal with it, and I put together a situation where we can relieve that.
Right.
Now you got 30 other months. Well, wait, let's revisit. It ain't nothing to revisit.
Yeah, you just got to go forward at this point.
Yeah, what are we revisiting? But what it is they want to make sure they're a part of something the way that, man, we don't give if you're a part of it or not. All we want to do is get the mortuary homes paid so these families ain't stressing about what they're going to do. That's it.
Nah, real shit.
That's a fact, man. That shit crazy.
You know, next thing you know is, can this individual show up for this day, bro? We don't need none of that. That ain't got nothing to do with this.
Right.
Yeah, it's not even about them. What the hell?
We got a contingency.
That shit crazy.
Ain't got nothing to do with that or this. But you gotta have patience for them people, man. Them people, it's a different world out there, bro. It's crazy because they manipulate on that side, but they just do it with a smile. On this side, do it with aggression.
Right. That's crazy.
For me, it's hard for them to understand it because I'll be like, hey, look, what you talking about? This what we doing, boom, boom, boom. All that shit you talking about ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. You on some bullshit. What that got to do with that? This is what we trying to get done, right? A to B, right? Why are you talking about all, we don't care about that. Whether that can happen or can't happen, it has nothing to do with what we need done right now, right? You're absolutely right. Okay, so why are we wasting? But what I'm saying is there a possibility? Possibility, I'm on the guarantee. The guarantee is right now on the table. This is where it's at. Send the route and information, that's it.
Right.
I don't. Well, are there any organization? There's no organization. It's him.
Yeah, like what the hell are we talking about, man?
Because what happens is if it's other organizations, they look at the organization and say, I have an organization that could possibly tie to that. So let me mention my organization with it.
No.
Yeah, this is what happened. But when you're dealing with me, Jason Lee, man, listen. Hey, bro, we getting to the point. The thing right now is the family. Jason Lee was like, hey, look, man, we about the family, these children, and what's going on. That's all my own concern. The rest of the political shit ain't got no. It don't live here right now. But you got to deal with it.
Yeah, everything else comes secondary.
Yeah,
for real.
Crazy, bro.
Make sure them little kids is buried to rest, man. What the hell? It's like they clout chasing.
Yeah, they prolonging that shit for their own benefits. Crazy. Shit crazy as hell.
I wonder if it was just some regular people that wasn't famous involved, would they have done that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Since your name and Jason Lee's name is attached to it, they want to clout chase the shit. Like, come on, man. That shit crazy.
That shit is crazy.
I seen Burna Boy was saying something too about that. He was trying to help out with the funeral and all that.
Well, yeah, so that ultimately, I'm talking to Burna Boy. Burna Boy calls me. He sees it on what you call it, right? And he calls me. We were just in a conversation about some shit similar to it. He saw it on Breakfast Club. So when I seen it, I called Jason. You know, Jason's the vice mayor
Yeah.
of Stockton. So when I called him, what's going on? He tells me this, that's what's going on with the families. He like, you already know it comes down to funerals and all this shit. And this, I said, yeah, all right, well, look, I may have a situation for that. Hold on. I get Burner on the phone. Burner gets on the phone. I got Jason Lee. He said, yeah, man, Wack tells me, I know you from Hollywood Unlocked. I never knew you was in the politics and you're the vice mayor of this city. You're like, yeah, I'm dealing with the families direct. Anything I can do? I said, well, their biggest dilemma right now is funeral costs and this, that, and other, whatever. And he's like, okay, well, listen, man, I done been in these situations. I know how this could be, and I know this ain't gonna fix anything for them, but I'll absorb that so they don't have to worry about that. So he was like, great, you'll sponsor one of the kids. He's like, what do you mean? How many kids is it? He said, it's 3 kids. Burna Boy was like, no way I can sponsor one and disregard the others. I'll just bury all 3.
That's so genuine right there, man.
That's a real man right there.
Yeah, he said, how do I pick and choose on which kid to bury and which kid not to bury, right? So, you know, he ate the bill. That was a hefty bill on that, right? So he said, you know, if the family want to talk, I'm willing to talk. If not, you know, no big deal. I'm just trying to be of help, of assistance. So I didn't really, you know, this is what it was. I mean, I've always been either the nigga to do it or to tie these niggas together, or I know this side, or I know who's trying to do this, and I just, you know, I put the shit together. I really wasn't thinking about it.
Nah, real shit.
Caught up on who in the runs into a 2-year-old party.
Yeah,
like
that shit sounds crazy.
That shit had me confused, bro.
Nah, that was the realest shit, man.
I didn't understand. Like,
I'm glad you got people like you and Jason Lee, and shout out to Burna Boy too for stepping in and doing what the hell what y'all got to do. Because everybody is just sitting there watching. Richie Rich came on, he said something, but I didn't hear him saying that he's going to help with the funeral costs and nothing like that. He's just talking about the violence in Stockton.
Yeah, we ran that story earlier. Like, thank you. That's dope, because that's a sad-ass story. That's good.
Hell yeah, man. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Because remember, when we talked about it, we didn't know who had passed away at first until they came out to say it was the kids. But I thought it was 4 of them.
It's 3 little babies.
It's 3.
3 babies.
And I believe 14.
Babies, man. That shit crazy.
That's
I feel so bad for their parents, like the mom and stuff. Like,
fucked up.
Yeah, that shit is
Yeah, why don't y'all put that shit out there when the homie doing good shit. Don't just put the shit out there that y'all be trying to, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Let me tell you what's crazy. I didn't realize it. That shit, it went viral, right? And it's a mention there, but you're not gonna catch the bloggers who talk all the shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Why don't y'all put that out there on y'all
saying shit?
Nah, they ain't gonna mention
weird ass.
They ain't gonna mention none of that. And they been mad lately, maybe because I won't entertain them. They been mad. Yo, Wack, could you call in such and such? Oh, that's cool. They been mad as fuck. I said, I keep telling y'all, I done made a lot of y'all who you are. Charleston White, this thing, I guess he like, I gotta say something. Your dead homies, Nipsey Hussle, the Crips, Bloods, I told everybody, don't respond. He needs you to respond.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
He's saying anything he could possibly say to get you to respond because nobody's talking to him or talking about it.
Is that rage baiting?
There you go.
He's like he wants attention, bitch ass. So I seen the little homie, he denied, what's her name, Lena? Is that Adam 22's wife? Her name is Lena, right?
Once again, watch this. Watch this. When they had a big buzz going on with their shit, right?
Yeah.
They wasn't talking about Blueface.
That's a
Right.
fact. You ain't lying
Now
about that.
Blueface got his buzz going on, and you reaching for his name. That ain't gonna happen.
Real shit. He knows better. And he got you behind him, so that shit
Yeah,
ain't
that ain't gonna
happening.
happen. God damn, boy. I done did a great job, Naughty.
You did.
Nah, I did a great job with this. When you put my name in and all these photos pop up of R&B, I done did a great job of flipping that algorithm. I flipped the shit out of that motherfucker. Yo.
When they gonna like give you the recognition that you deserve and say like you really the king of media for real, like
Nah, they
not
ain't
on,
gonna do that.
not only that, Wack, but again, like even media streaming, like the 100 side has been on for years and years and years, 24 hours that have never stopped. You should have been won an award or something. Ain't no way.
Nah, they ain't gonna never do that. We just gotta keep doing what we doing.
That's a fact. Most
That's it.
publicity that way.
Real shit.
Yeah. Cause see, here go the thing. This was for them. It don't bother me because I didn't do it for them anyway. Shit, I just did it for the squad. I don't give a fuck. And I think that they like, yo, man, why you don't try to express, say, look, my people, my people. I don't give a fuck y'all people like that, bro. I don't give a fuck. None of that shit. My people are my people. So
It's just how you stay humble, Wack. I mean, that speaks volumes. The way that you are, like the way that you help, and like Dale said, for them not to show that part, it's just crazy. You've been helping people for a long time now.
They also hate that he not looking for it either though.
Right.
yeah, they don't like that.
They like to see it when he hears certain things to look the other way. Wack don't come from that generation. Our generation, you see something, some people gonna expose it. Period.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's funny how it's not that many people out here like that. That's why some of us from our generation gravitate to the homie. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Period. Our solution to that. You speaking up like me and everybody else that's out here still going and keeping it solid.
Not
Like
going
I
for
was
the
on my
bullshit.
phone, and when I seen the Burna Boy stuff, I said that's nothing but because when you was on here, you was already talking about how you connected Blueface with
No.
Burna Boy. I knew that was you. That's what I knew when Burna Boy said about the kids. I knew that was you. When we heard that somebody had told me like, oh yeah, Wack and Jason Lee about to do this, and then I seen the Jason Lee press conference. I said Burna Boy in this too. That got to be Wack. Ain't no way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I
for
knew
sure.
I knew it in my heart,
That's
and you just
crazy you
confirmed
figured
it.
that shit out.
I swear to God on everything, I'm like, that got to be Wack. It got to be because they just said Jason Lee, Wack 100, and then it said, then now Burna Boy come out. It has to be Wack. Ain't no way.
It's crazy. Most people said, yo, Wack, we just saw you backstage with that. He said in the crazy Wack, you being who you are. He said, you let the world know. Jason Lee pop up, yo, hold on, yeah, he's openly my friend, homie, so y'all chill out on it. You tell him you don't give it's on the news. So I'm sitting there saying, Burna Boy, alright, Wack was just with Burna Boy, something going, we don't know what this nigga got going. Jason Lee. Nigga called me, he said, yo, bro, you got anything that has to do with what? I said, well, I put together a situation we can get the kids buried. He like, man, you know that shit is everywhere? I said, what you, because I wasn't paying attention. He said, that shit is everywhere. When I went to look, I said, damn. I didn't realize. He said, but I told him, he said, Wack, but if you went and exposed a nigga right now or something right now, they'd be talking about you in a bad way. They don't want to say nothing about you. He said, the media's reported. He said, but all the little dudes, I said, this type of shit makes them mad.
Yeah.
Straight, it makes them mad. crazy.
I remember when you was talking about Jason Lee's getting into the politics and all that shit.
Remember, I sent the nigga up a bunch of
Hell yeah.
money don't to the homeless shelters up there.
Real shit.
Right, you told us about that.
And I think that's
this got this nigga written all over it. Got this nigga.
And, okay, because I'm gonna say in my mind, right? I'm like, how would Burna Boy know these? Like, how would he even know these kids and stuff? And I was just thinking to myself, like, I'm just putting two and two together. When we did the morning show, we was talking about it at first, but we didn't know who the victims was, right? Because I had played the content. And then when I came, I said, do y'all have any updates? And somebody on the floor was like, yeah, Wack said he gonna take care, like him and Jason Lee gonna take care of the funeral or whatever. And I said, oh, that's what's up. I said, that's really dope, right? Then I look up and then on my timeline, it says Burna Boy is contributing to the funeral. I said, in my mind, I'm like, that's nothing but Wack.
Yeah, he was saying Burna Boy name all last week too. Shit.
Right, that's
what I'm saying.
I knew that was Wack because you put him and Blueface together. They're supposed to be doing something. So I just thought to myself, that gotta be Wack.
Hell yeah. Only a matter of time when you gonna catch on to that.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Oh, what's going down, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV back in the building. And I appreciate y'all for checking back in and checking out the content. And as y'all heard, man, today we got a rare moment where the noise stops and the humanity speaks louder than everything else. We're reacting to Wack 100 opening up about something major, something real. He explained how he and Jason Lee stepped in behind the scenes to help facilitate Burna Boy contributing towards the burial of all three children tragically killed at that Stockton birthday party. Now, this ain't no gossip today. This is about community, tragedy, responsibility, and people using their influence the right way. Now, Wack explained how everything unfolded. He said it went down like this. He said while the whole internet was arguing, debating, and pointing fingers at Stockton, he was actually working the phones. He said once he heard about the tragedy, 3 innocent kids losing their lives at the birthday party in Stockton, it hit him different. And instead of jumping online first, he reached out privately to Jason Lee. Jason, who's plugged in globally, especially in the celebrity humanitarian space, and also the vice mayor of Stockton, immediately connected the dots. And that's when Burna Boy, international superstar Burna Boy, stepped in wanting to help cover burial expenses and support the families. According to Wack, Burna Boy didn't even want the credit, didn't want the attention. He just wanted to help. But the logistics, the communication, somebody had to be the bridge. And as usual, Wack says he and Jason made sure the right people connected, paperwork verified, funds delivered properly, and the families got taken care of. A different side of Wack, and this is why that matters. So we're going to keep it real. Wack is one of the most polarizing figures online. One minute he's in a heated debate with half the country, the next minute he's stepping in to help families who just experienced unthinkable loss. And this is why the story hits so hard, because it shows another side people don't always see. Behind the yelling, the clubhouse chaos, and the industry politics, he's still a human being, a father, a son, someone who understands what funeral costs look like, what grieving families go through, and how heavy that kind of tragedy is. Wack says straight up, if we got a platform, if we got influence, if we got relationships, then what's the point if we don't use it to help in times like this? And that's a bar. Then he's right. Now, Burna Boy jumping in, super major. This is someone with worldwide status for him to look at what happened in Stockton, a U.S. city he's not even from, and still say, I want to help bury those kids. That says a lot about his character. And we talk all the time about rap beefs, street politics, industry drama, but this right here, This is unity across cultures, across borders. African artists, West Coast manager, media mogul, all stepping in to support grieving parents. And this is not just a story, it's a message. So nothing can bring those kids back. Stockton took a devastating loss. The community's hurting. But when high-profile people show acts of compassion like this, it brings light into the darkest moments. And for Wack to finally speak on it, not for clout, but to show what's possible when people actually step up, that there deserves attention. It's Clubhouse TV, y'all. Prayers for Stockton, prayers for the families, and salute to everyone using their influence for something real. And y'all let me know about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 46,000 subscribers? Just get at me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, we certainly appreciate you checking out Clubhouse TV, and you already know I'm off to the next one. I'm out, y'all. Peace.